Do you need motivation? Like all of us want to be motivated. We want to get things done. We want to go hit our goals and crush it in life. But we're waiting for something. We're waiting for that thing, that moment where we're just going to be motivated. And until then, we're just not going to do anything. How many times have you told yourself, oh, I can't do this right now. I don't have enough energy. I'm just not feeling it today. It's okay. Sometimes it's true. Sometimes we are tired. Sometimes we do need to rest. But what if we didn't have to wait for that motivation? What if we could make it? What if we could tap into motivation whenever we wanted to? Have you ever noticed when you're exhausted? Maybe at the end of a long day, you're trying to get stuff done. You're going through the motions, but nothing really gets completed. Or how about starting a new project or task? We'll start off with a lot of vigor, and then pretty soon we're kind of like, oh, I'm so bored. I don't even want to do this anymore. If you've experienced this before, this is exactly what we're talking about today. Today's concept comes from an amazing book called Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. In this book, he talks about his own experiences as an ultramarathon runner, ultra-distance cyclist, and ultra-triathlete. He talks about the mental side of training, pushing through barriers, and how the mind works. This concept that I'm going to share with you today is simply called nervous system safety. So let's explore this idea. Let us break down this concept, and then at the end, I'm gone. Share with you what I personally do to get motivated when I just do you and feel like doing anything. All right, so what is nervous system safety? Well, David Goggins talks about how our bodies have these built-in mechanisms to protect us from harm. And the way that our body will protect us from harm is through stress. Our body will create stress and we'll feel stressed out because it thinks we're in danger. So things that are dangerous to our survival, our body will say, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. That's scary. So let's make you feel stressed so you don't want to do that anymore. And that's why when we're stressed out, we don't perform as well. We don't think as clearly, and we definitely don't feel like doing extra work. So now, here's where it gets interesting. What we actually do matters in terms of how our body perceives stress. So if our body sees that we running away from a lion and we keep running and running, our body will think, okay, you're doing the right thing. You're escaping this stressful situation. But if we stop running and we sit down, our body's still perceiving that we're in danger. So it's still creating that stress, but now it's like, wait, why aren't you running anymore? You're not doing what you need to do to escape the lion. So let me increase the stress so you'll go and do that. So the more stressed out you get, the more scared you get, and the less likely you are to take action. Here's the thing. The world is not always a safe place. There are dangers everywhere. So our body is always trying to keep us safe. It's always trying to protect us. But if we listen to our body, if we believe that we should stop every time our body says we should be stressed out, we'll never accomplish anything. So what can we do instead? Well, the author shares a story about one of his coaches who used to tell him, you don't need motivation. You need nervous system safety. And he would tell David this over and over again. And what he meant was, when you don't feel like doing something, when you're nervous, when you're scared, when you don't want to take action, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't take action. That just means that you need to feel safer in your body so that you can take that action. And the way that you do that is by telling yourself, hey, my body is safe. I'm not really in danger. I'm not being chased by a lion. This is a simple way to trick your body into feeling safer, so that you can take action even though you don't feel like it. This is a simple way to tap into motivation whenever you want to. So how can you create nervous system safety? How can you trick your body into feeling safer so that you can take action? Well, let's take a look at a few things. The first thing that you can do is start small. If you're feeling really overwhelmed and you don't feel like doing anything, don't try to do everything all at once. Just start with something really small, like maybe getting out of bed or maybe washing the dishes. Something really easy to do. Something that you know you can do. Once you get that thing done, then move on to the next little task and the next little task and the next little task. Pretty soon you will find out you're getting more and more things done because you started with something really small. Another thing that you can do is reward yourself. If you know that there's a cookie waiting for you after you clean your room, you're going to clean your room faster. Same thing applies here. If you know that after you get done with this task, you can watch your favorite TV show, or you can have some ice cream, or you can do whatever it is that you love to do, you'll get the task done faster. You will find that you're more motivated to do it because you know that there is a reward waiting for you. Another thing that you can do is just remind yourself that you're capable, that you are strong, that you are smart, that you are talented, that you are not. Sometimes we just need a little reminder that we're capable of doing hard things. We just need a little reminder that we're stronger than we think we are. And that's all we need to get motivated. That's all we need to feel that nervous system safety. Now I want to hear from you. What do you do when you don't feel like doing anything? What's your process? Leave a comment below and let me know. I'm going to leave up another video right here. I think that you'll enjoy. These videos are all about helping you become the best version of yourself. I'll see you in the next video.